The difference between present perfect and present perfect continuous. Which to use? All pupils and students study such topics as present perfect and present perfect continuous, and probably they always seem extremely difficult and confusing to many of us. Why do you think it is so? This is because it is difficult for people who speak Slavic language to understand what kind of tense it can be that has connection to both the past and the present. In the Ukrainian language there are only three tenses: the past, the present and the future. Well, let's take a closer look at each of them individually and then compare them to see the difference. We use the present perfect simple when we talk about an action that started in the past and is still going on. For example, he has taught Spanish for 10 years because he started teaching 10 years ago and still continues to do so. They have lived in London since 2014 because that is, they moved to London in 2014 and still live there. When we talk about our experience, example, I have eaten Chinese food, that is, I have experience with this, I know what it tastes like. She has been to New York, she has experienced staying there. And we also need this tense when we talk about an action that happened in the past, but we have a visible result of the action now, in the present. Example, Joe has drunk too much wine. He has a headache. Because he has a headache now, and it's the result of having drunk too much wine. Mary has eaten too many sweets. Because she has already eaten them, the action is over, but there is a result in the present, she feels bad. We use present perfect continuous when we talk about an action that started in the past and is still going on, but using this tense, we emphasize the duration of this action. Example, he has been living in Canada for 20 years, because as much as 20 years how long? She has been learning English for 10 years, because up to 10 years we emphasize how long this action is happening. So we can notice the fact that we use both present perfect and present perfect continuous when we talk about an action that started in the past and is still going on. So what's the difference? How do we know exactly what tense we should use? The first thing we should bear in mind is that if we want to emphasize our experience, we should use present perfect simple. On the other hand, if we want to emphasize the length of the action, we should definitely use present perfect continuous. Thank you for attention. Goodbye.